I'm going to cheat a little bit today, but I still think you're going to enjoy this. Don't go away. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Fat Guy Productions. I am Paul, coming to you as always from beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. And yes, I'm going to cheat in that this is an unboxing of an unboxing. See, what I mean is that I was excited to get this package, so I ripped it open right away. And after I had torn it open and gone through everything, I thought to myself, I should have shared this with my viewers. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to re-unbox it, as it were. Let's talk about this. This is a box I got from Paul Bechtal of Diecast Graveyard. And I'll explain everything as we go along. So let's just get into it. Okay, so first, a sticker. I've asked him for some more because I want to put one somewhere over here and maybe one in my paint booth. Because as you may know, I have switched over to his clear coat. Okay, I'm 100% behind it. It is not sponsored. I just, I love the product. I love the price of it. And that was the main reason for this box, is I had ordered a couple bottles of clear coat. So Paul then did some things for me besides that. So I've asked him for some more stickers because I need more stickers. Anyhow. So let's get into this box. All right, we have a package of decals, and I'm going to talk all about these in depth, okay? And then let's, here, I'm going to move the box over here if you don't mind, guys. I'm going to bring the things over one at a time. So these are some goodies that Paul threw in to the box for me. And let's take a look and see what he sent me. Obviously, it is a very cool firefighter pickup truck. Boy, this kind of takes me back a little bit, and I'll tell you why. Wow, look at that. Falston Community Volunteer Fire Department. That is really cool. A 78 Ford F-250 brush truck. So why I said it takes me back is I started my firefighting career as a paid-on-call firefighter, meaning you were a volunteer, but for any calls you responded to, there was a fixed budget. And within the month, if the department ran 50 calls, they divided that fixed budget up amongst the 50 calls, and then they divided it up again by however many people responded to those calls, and then you got paid that much for responding to that call. But the point is a lot of guys had like Ford F-250s and stuff like that, and because I was in Illinois, they almost always had snowplow attachments on the front, this just seems like the kind of car you might see for a volunteer fire department. Yeah, this good times, by the way, good times. Some of the best times I've had as a firefighter. So this is really super cool. I'm just going to keep this exactly like it is. I'm not going to do anything with this because it's beautiful. Love it, love it. All right, so Paul, I'm going to save all the thank yous to the end. Okay. Oh, I know what this is. And I'll tell you something about this here. This, my friends, is a fire eater. And I didn't know this. I did not know this. Holy crap, this is like a cool fire eater. It's a metallic-y red. It's not just... It's a treasure hunt fire eater. Oh my goodness. No wonder it's got this special paint job on it. I didn't even know there was such a thing. But THFD, Treasure Hunt Fire Department, and there it is right on the side, Treasure Hunt. Thank you so much, Paul. This is going to stay exactly like this in this little clamshell and everything. I didn't even know this existed. This is just amazing. Wow. What I was going to say about the fire eaters is I actually made a Redline version of this. And I have a lot of fire eaters, so I might do a restoration of a fire eater and make sure it has brand new fresh red lines on it and all of that stuff. So that may be coming up pretty soon, but clearly this is just going to be, man, thank you so much, Paul. I know I said I was going to say all my thank yous at the end, but I'm a big fat liar, and so I'm not going to do that. Okay, now let's get this out. I told you. I said I am switching over to Diecast Graveyard's clear coat. And you know how much I used to always talk about Bright Vision's clear coat. Well, that's how much you're going to hear about this stuff. Look at this. Okay, first of all, first thing, they didn't leak. Good, thank you. Diecast Graveyard 2K clear for 2 ounces, urethane clear coat, and the hardener. Yeah, these are not sponsored. I ordered these. These are just more. I don't want to run out. And you know how I am. Clear coat is kind of like the lifeblood of my builds. Everybody's got their thing, okay? Jim Silva has Gaslands. Paul has gassers, and what gassers the man does, it's amazing. I am a clear coat addict, and I cannot run out of clear coat. Not only do I use this stuff in my diecast builds, I use it in my model builds. It was used on Engine 14 and Truck 18. Uh-oh, a leaker. We got a leaker. Just a little bit here. Okay, that's all right. Wait, let's do it this way. Let's get some symmetry to this. There we go. There's my clear coat. Now look, why do I like his clear coat so much? Well, let me tell you. A fraction of the cost of Bright Vision's. Sorry, Bright Vision, I love your clear coat, but this is so much cheaper, okay? You buy it in the set, you get the clear, you get the hardener for one fixed price. They're equaled out amounts to work with the proper blend. So if you're actually measuring your 4-to-1 ratio here, you're gonna use the hardener up at the same time you use up the clear coat. So, but it's substantially cheaper. I got a little sticky finger from touching that little leaker there. So cheaper. It seems to dry a lot faster than the Bright Vision stuff. Now that may just be a manifestation of the way I'm mixing it now. I really don't know, but it seems to dry really, really fast overnight, pretty much. Whereas the Bright Vision stuff, I've had to let it go for a few days. And even then, after a few days, if I'm struggling to put the car back together and pushing a little too hard with my fingers, I can actually leave a little fingerprint. You've seen me wear a white cotton glove, and I've left a mark from the texture of the cotton. So it seems to dry a little harder and a little faster, and it is a glorious, glossy, wet finish. It's fantastic. I love the stuff. So this is filling the most recent order. That ought to last me for a while. If you want it, I'm going to have a link in the description where you can find Paul's clear coat. Paul, I hope I'm not letting the cat out of the bag here. Paul's thinking about getting into doing decals and making decals for sale because he's really got it down to an art form. Let me show you this packet first, okay? These are some decals he has made for gassers. And they're beautiful. His artwork is where he really excels. This is a Dunkin' Donuts gasser artwork. There's Candy Striper. Candy Striper, or is it a Candy Stripper? Candy Striper, I think. Stripper would be with 2 P's. You're never going to be able to see this, and maybe I'll try and get it on a camera shot. The little white details, the little symbols, and this little white pinstriping here. Such fine details. They're beautiful. And I'll tell you more about it here in a second. Just want to get through these. Another Candy Stripper. And these are the ones I'm going to use right away. Because I had asked Paul to send me some sample decals that he makes. Why? Well, you know, I'm one of the guys who really brought you doing decals in your home with the HP and the Ghost White toner. And it has served me wonderfully. Okay, wonderfully. For a substantially cheaper price than what Paul is using. Paul is using a setup. You can see the video on his channel. I'll put a link up here to that. But he is using a printer that remedies one of the biggest problems I have with the HP and the Ghost White is registration. The printer he uses prints the underlayer in one pass. Okay, so it puts down the white, then all the colors on top of it. And never letting go of the paper. It registers everything picture perfect. And these decals are proof of it. And I wanted to try some on a build. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to make a Fire Chief gasser using a set of his decals. I'm going to put that right here because it's going to be sooner rather than later. I wanted to try it because I'm considering buying one of the printers he's using. Now, I'll tell you, they're expensive. We got another Dunkin' Donuts and another Fire Chief here. So these new printers are expensive, but they seem like they really could be wonderful. And because I do a lot of my own decals, unlike Paul, I don't plan on really getting into making and selling decals. Clearly, he's got skills I don't have, because look at this artwork. It's phenomenal. If I had skills like this, I might consider selling decals too, but I don't, so I won't. But I am thinking about getting one of those printers, and that'll give me a chance to do another video on that printer for you. So in addition to Paul's, you'll have Paul's. So Paul and Paul will both be telling you what they think about this printer. I know Paul Bechtal loves his, and I'm anticipating loving it too. There were some issues for me, and I'll talk about those in a video if and when I pull the trigger on this, which I think I might be doing. So, yeah, so he sent me some decals to do a test, but that's not it. That's not it. Look what he did. Look what he did. Look what he did. Look what he did. Look at this. This is amazing. He didn't just send me some sample decals. Okay, look at this. Didn't just send me some sample decals. Here is Diecast for Life. Look at those. And here you can see the white of the skull. Here you can see the black, the orange, and the registration is spot on. It is so perfect. Very exciting. With Halloween coming up, I can make a car for my wife. I know she'll love that. Oh, and look at this. More. There's Trick or Treat. And look at the detail of these spider webs. Again, I'll try and get a picture of that for you. Look at that. And look. All this Halloween stuff. Look at that. Look how fine. Okay, I'm telling you right now, I know a little bit about graphics, and I know a little bit about resolution and stuff like that. These are really high resolution. That's the thing that's really striking me. I am not seeing any pixelation in the colors, like especially like in this green here in this stripe. You would normally see a dither pattern where they're taking and overlaying a little bit of the cyan over the yellow, and I'm not seeing anything. I'm just seeing a solid lime green stripe. Fantastic. Fantastic. More Halloween stuff. Look at this with the fractures and stuff and these pumpkins and more stripes. But then look at what he did. He made me some Fat Guy Productions decals. So I can start doing like some of the other guys are doing and putting my logo like on the bottom of the cars that I build. He made them in all these different scales. Look at this. 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 You see this? Are you seeing this? Look at this. Look what he did for me. 4 different scales. I can use those on doors of cars. I can use these underneath. Holy cow. Paul, too generous. Too generous. Ah. And then look at these beautiful Gulf decals. And again, orange is red and yellow. Don't see anything. Look at the white. That's a solid looking white. Man. Look at these. Look at these. Wow. I don't know if you can see, but the very, very fine outline of blue around the Gulf logo. This. Man. I really can't wait to try this. And then look at this, okay? Look at this. This is going to be impossible for you to see. These are NT wheel decals that you can put on your wheels. It's like if you're doing black walls, you can put these right on your black walls, and they've got the little raised white letter things on there. What brand are these? These are Hoosiers. Oh, man. Look at that. And then look at the Moon Eyes stuff. Look at that. All the little Moon Eyes and the logos and stripes. You can do an entire Moon Eyes car. Or you can just use the little logos. Look at this. Look at this. Wow. Wow. I cannot wait to try these decals out. And then to possibly upgrade my decal printing situation. So I just wanted to share that with you. I probably should have unboxed it right away in front of you, but I was just excited. I'm sorry. You know, what can I say? Hey, so anyhow, I hope you like this video, and I hope you give Paul's website a look for the clear coat, because I think you're going to love it. And stay tuned for more information on the printer and stuff, because if I get it, I'm going to do an entire video. But yeah, Paul, thank you so much for this stuff. I could not be more grateful. You're a wonderful guy and a great builder and a great asset to this community. All right, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a giant thumbs up, click subscribe, and don't forget to crush the notification bell so you never miss one of my videos. As always, if you have any questions or comments, put them down below. All right, I hope the rest of your day is unbelievably dizzy-making. Wonderful. Until next time, this is Paul from Fat Guy Productions saying, be good.